Hey everybody, this is the fourth and final Dayton 60-inch industrial model 4C721. And I have to apologize that it took me so long to make this video because I have had a cold for the past week, which has been really annoying. And then I went to Ohio over this past weekend, so I wasn't around to film anything. But I did get some cool stuff, so I do plan on making some more videos afterwards. But this one is the fourth out of the lot that I got a couple weeks ago. And this one is the one that I'd say is in the least, the poorest condition, I guess. It's not in terrible condition. It still looks good. It still performs really well. The bearings in this one are a little bit more stiff than the others, and I did try to oil at least the top bearing, because the bottom bearing is sealed. You can't get to it without opening the motor. And that seems to have loosened it up a bit, but it still is pretty noisy, so it makes some dry bearing noise, some wet bearing noise. Yeah. Now, the motor itself is a little bit scratched like the rest of them. It's got some pretty large scuffs on this side. The blades, of course, these are a random set of 3 that I picked out of the pile again. But they're in okay shape, a little scratches here and there. Lower canopy is in okay condition. The upper canopy in this one is the one that broke off of the collar, so the canopy itself is loose, and the collar part that it's supposed to mount onto the down rod is like what keeps it up there. Not really a huge deal, it still stays up there. Just kind of annoying that that happened. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything else. I've pretty much gone over everything with these in the other 3 videos, so let's go ahead and start this one up on low. No, I'm not sure if this one will start and stay running because of those bearings. It looks like it will. Nope, it's gonna stall out. Okay. Yeah, I think this one's bearings may need to be replaced. There's like a spot that's really stiff. Okay, I'm gonna hope that it won't stall out on this speed. See, I'm wondering if this one wasn't used a lot more often than the other 3 or something like that. I don't know. So that's pretty slow. Let's go up a little bit. See if we'll pick up some speed here. Oh, there's like a glare. Let me fix that. There. Sometimes my backlighting causes a bit of glare. So that's a nice slow low. The motor is actually not that noisy, like in terms of hum with the solid state control, because I am using the same control that I used for the other ones, I forgot to mention. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. A little bit of cyclic buzz, but that's normal. Go up a little bit more. See if I can get it to like a functional low. That's a pretty nice functional low. This fan is just so big, it's hard to get it in the entire frame of the camera. Oh, it's still picking up speed. So that's almost like a medium low there. Go up a little bit. Hopefully past the threshold of the wobbling there. These blades actually aren't in. They're in pretty good balance actually. There's one that's a little bit higher up, I think, but they're okay. Not as bad as I think the last one I tested. That one had some pretty bent up blades. So that's a pretty good medium speed right there, actually. Just kicking up the air already. Turn it up a little more. Whoa, I almost fell backwards. So there's like a medium high-ish type speed. Very nice. That air feels so good. It's a really hot one out today, so it's a good day to test fans. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I'm all the way up to high yet. I don't think this is high yet, but this is getting there. Okay, a little more. And that's high. Okay. So here it is at full speed. And it's blowing the Victorian around again. Oh yeah. You can hear a bit of the wet or dry bearing noise. I think it's the lower bearing that's making the noise, which is sealed so I can't oil it. Okay, now let's do spin down. I'm intrigued to see how this one's spin down will be with those noisy and stiff-ish bearings. Get lower so I can get the whole fan in frame here. Sorry about the shakiness there. Should have set up the tripod here, but I don't have room. I need to clean this area still. Still on frame there. Yep, that was a pretty short spin down. So I'd say this one's definitely got bearing issues that's going to need to be taken care of, either bearings lubricated or replaced entirely. At that point, if you're going to take the motor apart to lubricate the bottom bearing, you might as well just replace them. So let's do a 0 to high now. See how much torque this thing has. I think that noise is the canopy vibrating, not the motor itself. that blanket on top of the clothes there. Oh yeah. These fans mean business. Alright, there we go. Okay, so let's see if I can show you the tags on top here. This one's got caution tags are in a little bit rough condition. That one's just faded, I think. And get around this blade. Here is the serial number for this one. Oops. As you can see. And then the tag is underneath of there, like on the other ones. So there's your upper or lower canopy and upper canopy, like I mentioned. Your silver pinstripe. Yeah. So I think that concludes this video and this 4-part series of the Dayton Industrial ceiling fans. So once again, here are the other 3 right here that you already saw. So thank you for watching, and more to come.